For joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brett Berry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. It's the first game back in Atlanta for the Hawks. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Milwaukee team. And in last year's conference finals, they lost to them in 6. A big disappointment.
And this is a team they battled in the conference finals last season, coming up short.
And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. And it's sent back by White. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by White. Edwards inside. And stolen by White. Here's Barrett. And Barrett brings it in.
And Barrett will give you these kind of flashes. He got up that time.
And the Bucks with possession. It's a 5-point game.
And you know you're special when you're drafted 3rd and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
The Hawks with a quick start to this game. Doncic outside. Inside. They double him with Ayton. The Hawks working the ball around. Barrett, no good. And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations.
Edwards. That shot off, and Atlanta will go the other way with it.
That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
And Barrett gets it to go.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Turner with the steal. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. To the inside. It's stolen by Barrett. Out to White. Takes a 3. It's good from long range. White's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Hawks. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hawks.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Doncic with it. He's picked up by Mobley. And that one drops.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Pass to Bay. There's Garland. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Barrett with the ball. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Barrett's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. For a number of seasons, offensive output, Greg, has been on the rise, as we've seen, but last year it went to a whole different level.
I mean, how about 2 years ago with Dallas? They had the greatest offensive season since all the way back in 1973, averaging over 160 points per 100 possessions. Get this, last year, 7 teams beat that record. well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
You can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive.
Atlanta with the ball, following the bucket by the Bucks. Over in the corner, White. Shot clock at 6. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Now here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Flying high, Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
Doncic fires from way outside. Offensive rebound. Launches it. On the wing, Doncic. On the wing, Doncic. Outside for Bagley. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. The shot by Turner, no good. Bucks trail by 12. Pass to Edwards. Back to Garland. Down low. And Mobley throws it down.
And sometimes it looks like for Garland the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
Pass to Barrett. Ball's knocked loose. Bay with it. Picked up by Turner. And Garland has it in the corner. And the three off target.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
The fadeaway. Good on the shot. Doncic has got 6.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
It's Edwards on the wing. Back to Garland. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. The 3 for Doncic. Milwaukee with the rebound. Now Garland. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
And it's rare to find a young big man with such an advanced skill set. Mobley can handle the ball like a small forward, has a smooth shot and great range.
Some changes here for the Bucks. The Hawks leading by 10. Over in the corner, Doncic. To the middle. Over in the corner, Portis. Back to Turner. Here's Doncic. And no good. And Milwaukee will come the other way.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And as much as Mobley helps you out on the offensive end, Craig, he can get you stops as well.
Yeah, I mean, he's got great instincts with quick reflexes. Can slide his feet on the perimeter and has great timing as a shot blocker. I mean, what else do you need?
And Turner throws it down.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Here's Alexander Walker.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Back to Doncic. Here's the three. Milwaukee with the rebound.
It's not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
And the foul called on Killian Hayes. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, 3 turnovers so far, and the real issue is the fact that they're unforced, too careless with the basketball.
Now, here's Doncic. 6 points for him. Shots good by Turner.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Here's Alexander Walker. And that one's good. Marjanovic.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Outside Turner. Out to the right wing.
Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
Hawks making a switch here. Fires for 3. A rebound by Marjanovic. Bucks trail by 11. Love. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. .36 seconds left in the first. Here's Portis. And Portis throws it down.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Well, putting the wingspan to great use, Len throws that one away.
And Milwaukee has possession. Trailing by 13. .16 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the first. And it's Trent in the corner. What a performance from R.J. Barrett. He has been the story for Atlanta. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen the Hawks really take control here.
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Here's Knox. Pass to Stewart. Lets it go. That shot no good. So the Hawks will take it the other way. At one point, they led by 16. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That'll be the second of 5 straight played at home. Now, here's Portis. Here's Sumner. Just 5 on the clock. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Well, they say great offense beats great defense, Brett. That never seemed truer than in today's NBA.
There's a much stronger connection between a team's offensive rating and their win percentage. And what's been incredible, Kevin, over the past couple seasons, that we have seen historic offenses. I mean, 2 years ago, the Dallas Mavericks had the best offense the league had ever seen. And last year, 5 teams were better than that Mavs team 2 years ago. So the analytics and the 3-ball, those have certainly changed the way that teams are attacking and scoring the basketball with the type of efficiency and impact they have in the past couple seasons.
Here's Sumner. Here's Trent. No good from outside. Fast break, Milwaukee. Knox with the ball. Not going to go that time. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. And the foul called on Killian Hayes. That's foul number 2 for him.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
How about the reaction time on that pass? Quick. And what good work there to get in the way of it. And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Bucks have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Atlanta making a switch here. He hits both from the stripe. The Hawks leading by 13. And the foul called on Killian Hayes. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And already his 3rd foul. It's got to be time to get him out of there probably until the 3rd quarter.
Pass to Trent. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And the dunk by Len.
Yeah, Len's not going to settle for anything else. A dunk on the inside goes up strong.
He's with it. Picked up by Barrett. Here's Alexander Walker. Len grabs the board. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the 2nd quarter. Driving to the basket. Trent. Pass to Barrett. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here.
And Bobby Portis, an interesting talent. He can play back to the basket. He can play one dribble away. And as a stretch 5, if they play small, he's able to knock down 3.
Bucks trail by 15. Pass to Knox. Here's Alexander Walker. Barrett covering. Now Thomas. From the arc. 6 to shoot. Tries again. Here's Alexander Walker. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Ball stolen. Pass break here. Here come the Hawks. And Barrett slams it in.
Yeah, R.J. Barrett can do that. That pass on target. And R.J. taking care of the rest.
Well, we know Bobby Portis, Brent, has bounced around between teams. But as you said, the shooting has been there.
The shooting has been there. And that's what he came in to the NBA as. A great rebounder, but a great scorer coming in. And now he's finding more confidence in being able to step to the three-point line and let it rip.
Into the lane. Out to the right wing. From deep. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Pass to Thomas. Here's Knox. Shot clock at 5. Here's Alexander Walker. Kept alive. And Love throws it down.
Yeah, strength and attitude there on the glass shown by Kevin Love.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Greg, let me tell you a little known fact about Kevin Love. He played Little League Baseball with Klay Thompson. They've been friends since they were 8.
Imagine if they were teaming up on the court instead of the diamond. Even at 8 years old, that's an inside-out combo that probably could have dominated some high school teams.
So it's Both teams making substitutions here. Atlanta leading by 18. Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Slammed down by Doncic. A monster in the backcourt at 6'7".
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And when he's knocking down the triple, pack it up. There's nothing you can take away from Luka.
And the foul on Miles Turner. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Team second.
Here is Edwards. He has 6. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his third.
It's going to be on Miles Turner.
And this is Edwards' game, man. When he's aggressive and trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
And Edwards drops them both.
And Anthony Edwards, the top pick of 2020. Not the most polished player early on, but his ceiling is through the roof.
To the paint. Out to White. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner. White's got 9.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Mobley misses. So many top picks come in ready to play, Greg. Edwards a part of a class that needed more time.
Yeah, the talent is clearly there. And don't forget the pandemic cutting the college careers of many of the 2020 draftees short. Edwards, though, has all the tools to be an incredible wing player.
Doncic, no good.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Hey, no good. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. Pass to White. Back to Doncic. And Garland comes to help. Clock at 6. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And Milwaukee has possession. Pass to Bagley. Back to Barrett. Outside Turner. On the wing, Doncic. There's the drive. And that one, good. Doncic has got 7 now in this quarter.
Yeah, that first quarter was a bit shaky. Good to see a player who doesn't let a slow start get to him.
Pass to Ayton. The rebound by Turner. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Here's Bagley.
A playmaker of Doncic's talents wasn't missing that gap. He quickly gets the ball to the wide open man.
Back to Ayton. In the corner, Bay with it. They grab their own miss. And Ayton stays with it.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Now, here's Doncic. He's got 13. Shoots the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Well, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Here's Edwards. Bagley with the rebound.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 16. And Barrett gets it to go.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Doncic with it. Garland picks him up. The Hawks have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team. So you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
Now think about this. Marvin Bagley is on a high school team, but you add to that the 2018 first overall pick in DeAndre Ayton. Can you imagine being 16 and stepping onto a gym floor with those two guys?
Now here's Mobley. Bagley with the rebound. 1:19 left in the second quarter. Pass to Barrett. Now Turner. He's covered by Ayton. Here's Barrett. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Second personal foul.
Working on consistency with that jumper. You can see Barrett has improved his shooting mechanics. Much more repeatable motion now.
And that one falls for Barrett. You can see Barrett looks a lot more comfortable now from every spot, Greg, on the floor.
From 3, mid-range, the free throw line. When he knocks down shots, defenders have to creep up to stay connected. And that's when he can put the ball on the floor and get by people.
Pass to Edwards. Back to Ayton. Lays it up off the glass. Ayton's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, again, with that kind of size, DeAndre Ayton is going to draw some fouls and does not shy away from contact.
Bagley with a wide open look. Trains the three-pointer.
Remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Outside Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Pass to Barrett. Fires from deep. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Edwards. Can't connect from short range.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. The Hawks on top, delivering the blowout. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Now here's Edwards. Back to Garland. From deep. They get the rebound. Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton that time, getting inside and using his frame.
Here's Doncic. Outside, Bagley. Just 4 to shoot. Not enough on that one as it misses. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for Milwaukee. Ayton inside. Out to Edwards. Shoots over White. Rebound Atlanta. Doncic outside. Pass to Barrett. And Sadiq Bey picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Doncic. He's got 16. Shoots over Mobley. Turner with it. Here's Doncic. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2.
His first personal foul.
And we've talked about the skill Doncic has polished his game at a very young age, and that pump fake was a seasoned veteran's move.
First one falls for him.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness, and I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
Pass to Bay. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Assisted.
Agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
White with it. Edwards defending. Back to Doncic. For three. That doesn't go either for Doncic. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem.
2 points. That one goes. Doncic has got 20.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Now here's Bay. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And Mobley throws it down.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Here's Doncic. He's got 20. Shoots over Garland. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
Outside Garland. Back to Edwards. And it's sent back by Turner. Fast break, the Hawks. Doncic leading the charge. Outside, White. Connects from three-point range. White's got 12 points in the game.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Mobley wide open. It's a very good look and converts. He's got 10.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
The shot by Turner, no good. Outside Garland. Pass to Mobley. Here's Edwards. And there's the drive. Missed inside.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Now Barrett. Doncic looking it over. Just 5 to shoot. Over in the corner, White. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton.
One substitution.
Portis can't get it to go.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Hawks.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
And it's a feel-good night from behind the three-point line, racking up a ton of threes.
Pass to Len. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Team third.
And the Hawks with possession here. Stolen by Garland.
That's a bad miscue, but I think they've done a really good job keeping control of the ball throughout the game.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
To the left wing. Back to Stewart. Garland left side. Love outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. No good.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Pass to Len. To the wing right side. With the drive. Can they get it? And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Bucks ball.
Milwaukee making a switch. Now here's Hayes. No points in the game yet for him. Right side, Thomas. Len grabs the board. It's Barrett on the wing. Outside Portis. And here's Barrett. 21 points in the game. 4 on the clock. Pass to Sumner. It's Barrett on the wing. To the inside. Here's Sumner. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Sumner's got 5 now.
And that's a good heads-up play there from RJ.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Here's Milwaukee now. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. And that will be the first game of 5 straight at home.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And the Hawks with possession here, following the bucket by the Bucks. Back to Barrett. This one for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
A really good focus from RJ there. I think that improves his percentages.
Here's Thomas driving the lane. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. Out to the wing. Back to Thomas. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
.122 left to play here in the third. Pass to Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
RJ's instincts are to score, and his instincts are taking over right now.
And Love has it in the corner. Now here's Marjanovic. It's rebounded by Portis. There's 48 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Barrett. Here's Sumner. From past the arc. Outside Portis. Buries it from 3-point range. Portis has got his second bucket of the night.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Love is looking to get to the line. He's a great free throw shooter, so the defense has got to avoid fouling the big man.
Both free throws good from Kevin Love. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game call. Inside. And Barrett gets it to go. Barrett's got 10 points in the quarter.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
To the middle. Love. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Love is confident when it comes to attacking the defense, especially when he gets closer and closer to the rim.
9 seconds left in the third. On the wing, Doncic. It's off. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a major 39-point lead here at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And Atlanta has possession. Over to the wing. Pass to Barrett. Plenty of space. Good on the bucket. Barrett's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Hawks. Hayes with it. Outside Thomas. Fires the three. Rebound by Sumner. They get a hand on it. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
Substitute for your Hawks. Miles Turner. Marvin Bagley the third. Derek White. Luka
Now
Doncic.
Hayes. Right side Thomas. Love outside. And Derek White picks up the foul.
Derek White.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
First
And now
foul.
that we've gotten a taste of it, Greg, what do you think of the play-in tournament?
I love it. I mean, it definitely has some pros and cons, and you want to keep as many teams as possible engaged down the stretch, but it's a long season, and for some teams, it just got a little bit longer.
And that one's good. Doncic.
And you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
And it's sent back by Turner.
An elite rim protector and shot blocker. Turner excels at rising up and denying those shots. They're great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Pass to Knox. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And here's Atlanta. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Doncic with it. Guarded now by Kevin Love. Barrett wide open. He fires. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Barrett's got 15 points in just the second half. To the wing on the left. With his first shot attempt. Hayes, no good.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
And the call will be against Marvin Bagley.
That's his second personal foul.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
Yeah, he'd like to have that one back. I think there was an angle to get to that ball, but a bit reckless on that play.
Pass to Bay. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Edwards inside.
Anthony Edwards.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by the Hawks.
Here's Doncic. It's Barrett on the wing. Outside, White. Puts up a three. Another three for Atlanta.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the trip.
Pass to Ayton. And Derek White picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
Team second.
Brent is someone with on-court and front office experience. Just how valuable is a good relationship, do you think, between the players and a team's executive leadership?
Well, Kevin, I don't think it's much different than a good friendship. You know, take it away from the court and think about things in your life that impact you. It's somebody that shows that they care for you beyond what it is that you bring to the table. And that's the most important part about earning and trying to gain trust with the players that you bring into any program, is that you want to let them know that you care, and you want to let them know that you have interest in them as people first. And if you can get to that point, that foundation and platform to build out a player and to have him grow with the organization, that's a priceless relationship.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
And it's Trent in the corner. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Another three for Atlanta.
I don't know. I'm getting the feeling as this game moves on, he's getting stronger.
And it's sent back by Turner. Doncic outside. White wide open. He fires. Off target from outside. It's Garland with the ball for the Bucks. Left side, Edwards. Now here's Ayton. The layup missed. And here is Doncic. Outside, Bagley. Mobley with the rebound. Edwards with it. Driving in. And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, Ayton out there playing poker with the flush.
Doncic outside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And Spurs great Tim Duncan recently inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame. And you played with him, Brent, for a handful of seasons. You won a couple rings. Any reflections?
Well, Tim was such a tremendous teammate and so welcoming to every player that he came across that walked into a Spurs locker room, with the inherent trust he had from Coach Popovich that they were going to invite players that were going to come in and be about the right things. I just remember my first time visiting San Antonio, signing as a free agent, and the first person that I saw in the summer in the gym by himself shooting bank shots on the practice floor was one Tim Duncan. What a leader and what an all-time great.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
And the Hawks making a change here. Now Garland. Pass to Bay. And there's the whistle. That goes on Denny Avdia.
And that's his first personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team third.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Down low. Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
And here's Barrett. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That one on Mobley. And Greg, with recent legal results, more opportunities now for compensation for college athletes. Do you like it?
I do. I mean, there's enough money going around. I don't have a problem with the athletes getting a share, especially with the amount of time and effort and energy they have to commit. Let's take care of the guys. Let them enjoy the collegiate experience.
Timeout called, the Bucks. Nice game. Great performance by R.J. Barrett.
The defense has to take the ball out of his hands. He's just knocking down every three-pointer he takes right now.
Here's Garland. Pass to Bay. Offensive rebound. And Edwards is right there.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Doncic right side. On the wing, Doncic. And the officials call for a 3-second violation. And with the 2020 class, we saw your teammate, Tim Duncan, get inducted into basketball's Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I loved hearing some of the stories that other players and coaches and competitors had around going up against Tim. And the reverence, the respect, that they could never rattle him. It's so cool to hear those stories from the outside, having been a player so fortunate to be on the inside and understand what made him tick, what made him great, and just how special he was as a leader for so long for that Spurs organization.
Pass to Edwards. No good on that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Now here's Doncic. Shoots a fader. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for Milwaukee. Mobley misses. And here is Doncic. And Darius Garland picks up the foul.
Darius Garland.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Team second.
Here's Doncic. To the inside. And the dunk by Doncic.
A great disruptor of the basketball. Luka taking matters into his own hands tonight. Great to see him play like this.
The dynamic, Greg, between players and officials is always interesting, with some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor, and maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
Pass to Garland. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Here's Barrett. And Sadiq Bey picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Here's Sumner. Out left to the wing. Here's Trent. 6 on the shot clock. No good with the triple.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Atlanta.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for R.J. Barrett.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Edwards can't hit. Here's Sumner. And stolen by Ayton. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. Here's Sumner. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Back to Trent. Latrey. And he jams it with authority.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Oh, impressive drive there by Edwards, mixing it up with the D to draw the foul while in the act.
Anthony Edwards at the line for two.
And Edwards drops them both. Here's Sumner. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in